This is the story about how I tried to refinish this table using oven cleaner. I coated the whole table in the oven cleaner, let it sit, and the stain started basically melting off, but the fumes were so bad, so I decided to just hand sand it once I washed it and dried it off. At this point, I was deeply regretting getting into this project. I spent probably 4 hours trying to sand it, and it felt like it was going nowhere. So I decided to go in with a real stripper. I wrapped it in saran wrap and let it sit, and it still was not looking great, so I went back in with sanding, this time using a bunch of different tools to help me get into all these little crevices. But ultimately, it was still looking super splotchy and uneven, so I decided to try a paint wash. I mixed up some brown paint and then watered that down and applied it to the table and then wiped it off. It was not looking promising at first, but as I kept wiping the paint wash, I could start to see the wood grain again, and it looked amazing. It just perfectly evened out all the splotchiness, and once that was dry, I put on a finishing wax. But thankfully, all the trouble was worth it because it looks amazing, and you cannot even tell that there's a layer of paint on this thing. It just evened out all the splotchiness of the wood, and I definitely will be doing this method again.